Okay, good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. Now, to those that are yet to subscribe, make sure you please click on the subscribe button. Do me a favor by clicking on that subscribe button. You can like this video, share, also make your comments. I would want to watch out for it. So, what we have here is natural gas. Let's start with the weekly time frame so we would understand. We all know before we actually take a trade. First, we would want to ask ourselves what is the trend for this trade that we would want to take. And we can see that clearly this is a downtrend move, right? So basically, we would want to trade with that principle of trade with the trend. So this is exactly what we would want to be doing. We would just want to look for a setup to go ahead and sell. So basically, there was a correction here that came to hit our 10 period simple moving average. Now price is literally dropping. So basically, I would be expecting that drop. Let's say in 2 weeks' time, if we can hit a level of $1, we don't know, right? But let's see if it, in case we'll hit that level. But natural gas is still dropping. So when you go to the daily time frame, you can see there was an we can call it an impulse move here, right? And we can see a correction being played out here, or we can call it a pullback. Now this is another drop, right? So I believe a correction will actually play out, so we should be very, very careful, especially those that are watching to sell. Sell when there is a correction. Do not just go ahead and sell. This is kind of like a drop, especially when you view it on the 4 hour time frame, which we are going to do so very soon. When you look at it, you see that this is a good amount of a drop. Wait for price to correct before you go ahead and sell. You don't want to take your sell. And again, price, there's what we call, gap opening. I have noticed that natural gas actually has a lot of it, right? Once market closes on Friday and markets tend to open on Monday, we tend to see a good amount of gap opening whereby price will just open down. So you need to be very, very careful. That is why I'm saying you should be very, very careful. Do not just go ahead and jump in. Especially, I don't know, but I think a gap opening will also play out, whereby that gap opening will open low. So, or what we want to see once, if in case gap opening open low, right, it drops a open low. All you just have to do is wait for that correction to play out. Then you can go ahead and sell. You can go ahead and sell. Do not trade the correction. It does not make sense personally to me. You know, I mean, with it, I don't think you actually be able to make a lot on a correction. Wait for the correction to be over, then you can go ahead and sell. Do not go ahead and take that correction. And if in case that gap opening opens up, which I doubt it will, if in case it opens higher, I really doubt it will do that, because what I'm watching at is for gap opening to open at the low. But if in case it opens higher, then maybe then you can watch to take your sell or whatever. At the same time, be very, very careful, because I believe if in case it opens up and there's a correction, we would want to get a drop. Above all, before you sell, just wait for a correction to play out. I think that's the best thing. Once anyhow market opens, wait for a kind of like a bit of a correction, then you can go ahead and sell. That is what I want you guys to watch out for. Now, to those that are yet to subscribe to the Patreon channel, I'll put a link to it. So in this channel, right, what we focus on is giving out high probability trade, and we have specific trade that we actually focus on more, which is NASDAQ 100. We focus more on, you can see it, you will see the about page, right, which is actually loading up soon. So this is it, US 30. We focus on US 30, S&P 500, NASDAQ 100. So these are a couple of trades we actually took last week. So I mean, take a look at, we actually took about 3 NASDAQ 100 trade, right, which was massive. We actually made a lot of profit from this. And we actually had about two trade, about two trade failed trade, about more than, I think it's about two failed trade we had here. But most of the trade we actually had were profits, and we actually made great profits. You can go, watch it. I'll put a link to the link to this channel. You can watch it March 13 to 17. So if in case you're interested in high probability trade, you can actually sign up with us. So if in case you get a good setup on natural gas, we are also going to be sharing it on this Patreon channel. Like I'm saying, I want to give it a try for just a month. If after a month, then you can decide to keep your subscription, or you can go ahead and cancel your subscription. So more on this will actually be covered on the Patreon channel. So if in case you are interested, you can sign up and you'll get access to it all, by the way. So have a good day, by the way. So let's see how it actually play out.